Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Shawnee D. How we do? And the Eagles are on deck, and we are about to go live.
The three-time Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos select Jonah Ellis, linebacker, Utah.
Trade with the Commanders to get him a division rival.
A lot of siblings, the Ellises. Luther and his wife Rebecca, 12 children total, and they will compete.
I got 11 siblings. There's 8 boys, 4 girls, 7 adopted, and 5 biological. You know, my parents got huge hearts. We're all really close, really tight, hanging out and being competitive. So the Family Olympics, we decided it'd be fun to do like a whole competition, pretty much split the family in half and go head to head in a whole bunch of sports. We going at it like our life's on the line. My dad played in the league for 10 years, and I got 3 brothers that play currently. Just like being able to do what they did, you know, it's going to be so amazing for me, and know that all my hard work for the past few years is really paid off.
I've had the opportunity to call a lot of these Utah games over the years, and Jonah Ellis has been a guy that.
And
6'2", 248, and imagine growing up in that family. Imagine the competition, not just at the Olympics, but just every day. And he looked at his father and his brothers when they push him. And you feel like
yo, 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 what is going on? It's your boy, Shawnee Sean, and it actually looks like the Eagles may have just made a trade. Let's actually look at that real quick, and we're going to Shawnee football. Oh, I gotta also fix some stuff real quick. So, DeMar Glaze, I don't know who that is, but I think the Eagles traded away their pick. Most likely, we're scattering. Oh, it's on that. Frick. No wonder. Eagles trade 78 for 86. 1, 2, 3. So they move down third to get a 4th rounder. So they moved back in the 3rd round to get an extra 4th. It's not so bad. I guess they wanted to accumulate an extra pick or 2. I don't hate it. So, all right, birds. There still seems to be a lot of talent for the Eagles. I really like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. and Troy Franklin, but it seems like they're slipping a little bit, and may continue to slip. Let me fix La Webcam, LeBron James, LaShawn James, and we ready. Nice. All right, yeah. But pretty exciting. What happened to? There we go. So the Texans are on the clock right now. They still need tight end, some linebacker, some interior offensive defensive linemen. So we'll see what they do. I really like what they're building so far in Houston, though. They just added Stephon Diggs to that offense, so pretty exciting. But yeah, we'll see who they get right now. They're on the clock. Next up is then the Cardinals and then the Bengals. We are at the 80th pick. The Eagles originally had this pick. That's why I was excited and going live. Wanted to have a live reaction, but it looks like they actually just traded that pick. So the Eagles traded the 78th pick for the 100th pick, and also getting an additional 4th round pick. So not so bad. They moved back a little bit and then get an extra pick. I don't hate it, but I was also really excited to have a live reaction and see what we were doing. But trades are always exciting, and the Eagles got two awesome cornerbacks in this year's draft. It looks like they're sort of rebuilding their secondary, similar to what they did when they drafted Lito Shepherd like 20 years ago. So now they get Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. I think Cooper DeJean is going to be spread out a lot on the Eagles' defense, especially with Vic Fangio. Looks like he's going to be inside, outside, sometimes in the slot. So excited to see him there. I would have been real cool if the Eagles got him in the first round, but alas, they got him second. Sorry about that. But I'm back. And the Texans are still on the clock. Looks like they've taken Blake Corum, Braylon Allen. Some running backs are still available. Roman Wilson, Troy Franklin. I like Troy Franklin a lot, the wide receiver from Oregon. He's a burner. He's really fast. Honestly, maybe just as good as Xavier Worthy, although Xavier Worthy actually had a pretty nice route tree where Troy Franklin seemed like just a pure burner. Every time you see his highlight, he's just like 10 feet away from everyone. Was definitely one of Bo Nix's favorite targets. But let's see what's happening in the Twitter sphere. I'm sorry if I'm looking all over the place. I got screens everywhere. But at pick 78, the Texans take Kalen Bullock, defensive back. I take it before they announce it on TV. Let's go. USC DB. And the Colts, looks like they traded and got the 79th pick. And the Arizona Cardinals now have 82 and a sixth at 191. So that's a quiet move. So now the Colts, I think, are on the clock and not the Cardinals. Although on both my screens here, it's not showing that. So maybe I am breaking that news before the coverage I'm watching. But that's why you're following Shawnee Football, baby. Shawnee Football Live on YouTube and TikTok. So check me out and follow me on all the social medias or whatever. But cool. The Colts are on the clock, it looks like. Eagles move from 78 to 86 and get 1, 2, 3. I like that. 1, 2, 3. That's a fun pick. 123. So they move down the third and get an extra fourth round pick. In other news, the Raiders select Maryland offensive tackle DeMar Glaze with the 77th pick, just to backtrack a little bit. Cooper Beebe. But pretty awesome draft for the Eagles so far. I don't know how Howie Roseman keeps getting away with this on an annual basis. Gets a new secondary for Philadelphia in Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell. I really like Terrion Arnold, who went to the Detroit Lions. But yeah, this defensive back that the Colts just took looks pretty promising, not too bad. Bullock is off the board, and the Colts have made their selection, which makes sense since they traded up here to make this pick. So far, I think they got the wide receiver A.D. Mitchell, and they take Matt Goncalves, the defensive tackle from Pittsburgh. I have no idea who that is. I'm not even gonna pretend. But not too bad. Seems like they wanted him. They traded up to get him. Again, I have no idea who that is. But let's see. Let's go back to. Do I have this tab? Yeah, here we go. All right. Reload that real quick. Round 3. And yeah. On the big board so far, some of the best talent available right now is a safety, Carmen Kitchens, safety from Miami. A lot of safeties are still there, actually. Jalen McMillan, the wide receiver from Washington, the third wide receiver from Washington, is a promising guy. A couple running backs are still there. Audric Estime, Roman Wilson, the wide receiver from Michigan. Wouldn't be surprised if he went to the Chargers, but we'll see when the Chargers are on the clock. But again, Spencer Rattler, the quarterback, is still on the board. That's actually slightly surprising. I don't know when the Raiders pick next, but that could be someone that they target. But I don't see them anywhere left in this round. But the Bengals are on the clock right now, and it looks like they've made their selection. Jermaine Burton, wide receiver, Alabama. Not too bad. He's actually pretty good, just well-rounded. Not really that fast, though, or didn't test super great at the combine. Oh, but they're cutting to Saban. Hold on. Maybe they're not. Yeah. I can't hear. Alright, that's not working. Hold on. We back. Ooh. So Jermaine Burton, wide receiver, Alabama, goes to the Bengals. Does this mean that they move T. Higgins? We will see. But they also did lose Taj Boyd, so very interested to see how that goes. But Joe Burrow gets a new wide receiver, a new target. T. Higgins wants a new contract or wants to go somewhere else, so we'll see what happens. But pretty exciting for Joe Burrow. But also really surprising that we haven't heard about NFL trade yet. It'd be really nice to see if T. Higgins or Brandon Ayuk moved. I'd love to see Ayuk in Pittsburgh, although they did just get Michael Thomas Jr., which is an awesome pick. Loving me some Michael Thomas Jr., wide receiver from LSU. And this is a great wide receiver draft, if you've seen so far. I mean, there were like 5 or 6 in the first round, and we've seen a lot of early ones even today with Keon Coleman and Ladd McConkey. Jalen Polk, the guy who was opposite of Odunze. So really exciting to see. Eagles trade up to get Cooper DeJean. Love me my white boy cornerback. I'm excited to see him in Vic Fangio's defense. I think that he's going to be moved around, and they get a new secondary with him and Quinyon Mitchell. Get a lot younger, and the eventual replacements for Bradbury and Big Play Slay. So pretty awesome. I also like that the Eagles have Isaiah Rodgers in the mix, especially with the new special team rules. People are sleeping on Isaiah Rodgers, real athletic. He was suspended from the league last year for gambling and was on the Colts before, but is reinstated. So hopefully he learned his lesson and can ball out for the Eagles, especially on special teams. Kool-Aid McKinstry goes to the Saints. Love that guy. Awesome name. I really liked both Alabama corners in this year's draft as well. Really like Max Melton, the corner from Rutgers. He plays a lot Like Cooper DeJean, real versatile inside, outside, corner, safety, and goes to the Cardinals. Really like what the Cardinals have done so far in this draft. They get Marvin Harrison Jr., they get Max Melton, they get Trey Benson, the running back from FSU. He was my favorite running back in this year's draft, probably. I also do like Johnny, the what's his Johnny Brooks from Texas. Where did he go? I think he got drafted. Hold on one second. Let me double check, unless someone can type that in the comments, but I don't see. Let's see. Running back. Oh, what's happening? 1 second. RB. There we go. Johnny Brooks goes to the Carolina Panthers. Nice, dude. That's actually an awesome fantasy landing spot. Wow, did I sleep on that? Did I not see that happen? I actually really, really like that. And this thing just keeps on crashing. This thing keeps on crashing. Maybe I just didn't scroll that low. A.D. Mitchell goes to the Colts. I like that pick as well, especially for fantasy. He's a real versatile guy. Seahawks are on the clock, and they're about to make a pick, but it looks like they're doing like a whole thing for about 10 seconds. So, let's see. Yeah, nothing too sexy at the end of the second. Malachi Corley goes at the top of the third. That's a nice pick for the Jets. Malachi Corley is a real thick. He's a smaller guy, but he plays real big. So nice young target for Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Then that's when Trey Benson, the running back, went to the Arizona Cardinals. So congratulations to him there. And let's see what else. Jermaine Brown, but yeah, I'm just sitting tight for the Eagles at the 86th pick, which is in about 10 more picks. Or, no, we're at 80, so 6 more picks. So probably another 20 minutes or so. So stay with me. I don't know if I should just ramble on or go. But let's see who's still available. I really like Troy Franklin and Jeremiah Trotter Jr. for the Eagles in particular. I'd be very happy to see if both of those guys are still available at their next pick. But the Eagles, again, traded away the 78th pick for 86 and 1, 2, 3. According to draft value for all that is, Eagles received 209 points and surrendered 200, so a 9-point difference. So a nice little swing in value, I guess. But it looks like whoever they want is still going to be available. In my book, considering I think that the Eagles might consider Troy Franklin, the wide receiver from Oregon. He's a real speedy burner. Was just like 5 feet away from everyone whenever you saw Bo Nix throw his way. But also really like Jeremiah Trotter Jr., the linebacker from Clemson. His dad played for the Eagles and is in the Eagles Hall of Fame. It'd be awesome if he wore his dad's number and just had a similar impact. And the Eagles need to get younger at linebacker, so I really hope and pray that they take Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in 6 more picks. But we will see. So far, the Eagles have Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Very exciting. We will see who they get with the 3rd pick. 86 is coming up soon. We are at 84 with the Steelers on the clock. Blake Corum goes off and goes to the Rams. Pretty surprised there. I thought that he was going to go to the other LA team, and that was going to be with the Chargers, considering they got a Harbaugh there. But very interesting to see that the Rams, of all teams, take Blake Corum, the running back from Michigan. So they definitely, I don't know. I also really like, what's his name? Kyron Williams. So I don't know if this is going to be a shared backfield for the Rams, but we will see. I was going to change the background, but we're about to go live for the Eagles, baby. Let's go! I'm telling you, Troy Franklin, wide receiver, or Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those guys. But I don't know. Maybe I just predict the future. Maybe not. We will see. We will see. I mean, there is a lot of talent still available on the big board. Some safeties, some wide receivers. But if I'm the Eagles, I'm looking at Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Clemson linebacker. 2 more picks. Or wait, no. Yeah, 86. Bow, 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 we're waiting for the Eagles. I'm sorry that I'm just kind of killing time right now. Listen to Bleacher Report. Wait, what happened? I said listen. That didn't work. Alright, Eagles are almost on the clock. Blake Corum goes to the LA Chargers, or the LA Rams. I thought he was going to go to the Chargers since Jim Harbaugh's in town, but Blake Corum, running back from Michigan, is now a Los Angeles Ram, which is unfortunate for my guy Kyron Williams, especially because I have him in a couple fantasy leagues, so unfortunate to see that happen. But he might be just a complimentary guy or a handcuff, but Kyron did get a pretty heavy workload last year, so we'll see. It looks like the pick is in for the Steelers, and they're taking another Michigan player in Roman Wilson to the Steelers. They're taking all of Harbaugh's guys. I think that's like the 4th or 5th Michigan guy. I mean, they had a very good team. I actually like Roman Wilson a lot. He's a little undersized, but ran a 4.4, 4.39. I don't know, just played real nice. Number 1, speedy, pretty speedy guy. We'll see if he translates and can hold up in the NFL. But nice complimentary guy for the Steelers. So far, the Steelers have gotten, let's see. So far, they've got Troy Fatanu, offensive lineman, and Zach Frazier, and now a wide receiver in Roman Wilson. I thought they got a guy in the I guess not. Never mind. Oh, yeah, the Chargers got Brian Thomas Jr. That's who it was. I thought for a second that Steelers got him. That would have been cool. But nice that the Steelers get another wide receiver. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they still traded for a guy like Brandon Ayuk. That would be awesome. And the Eagles are... Did they trade with the Colts? Also, did I miss that? Because I don't see them on the clock on this TV. Oh, but I think that's just because they didn't update it. But yeah, y'all, we're on the clock. Let's go. Tick, 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 tick. Eagles are on the clock. Eagles are on the clock. Hey, hey. Eagles are on the clock. Eagles are on the clock. I guess the other pick was already in. Yeah, the Browns pick is in, which means the Eagles are on the clock. I think it's going to be Jeremiah Trotter Jr. or Troy Franklin, wide receiver from Oregon. But what do I know? But I really love Jeremiah Trotter Jr., man. Right here, Eagles need to get younger at linebacker. I like Nakobe Dean, but he's struggled to stay on the field, and I really like that they got White in free agency, but he's also getting old, and it was a 1-year contract, and he's had some injury history. So if they get Jeremiah Trotter Jr. here, that's what I'm waiting for. Come on. Steelers pick, and they get Roman Wilson, and I already mentioned that. And now the pick for the Browns is in, but I don't know who it is. But I'm waiting for the Eagles pick, which is coming. Oh, I'm getting antsy now. But I think it's going to be Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I'm telling you. Eagles are taking this. Unless they're moving again, but I really like it. Troy Franklin's still there, wide receiver from Oregon, real speedy threat. I know Devontae Adams. Did we just trade again and the 49ers are on the clock? Is that totally what happened? It says trade Tom Palisandro 10 seconds ago. 49ers are on the clock. So I don't know if the Eagles are on the clock again. But this is somewhat nerve-wracking because I'm excited for the Eagles to make a pick. And the Browns take Michigan offensive lineman Zach Zenner. Something like that, right? Who do you want? Franklin or... Can I do a poll? How do I do that? Let's see. Interact. Yeah, let's go. Quick poll. Start. I don't... Oh, wait. No, that's not how I do that. Never mind. That's not what I wanted. Wait. Yeah, alright. I don't know what the fuck that is. Can I take that off? Yeah, we don't need that. What is... Can I do a... Alright, yeah, text poll maybe? There we go.
You can be confident in a catering. Yeah, that confident.
Let's see. Here we go. So, Eagles next pick. Question mark. Troy Franklin. W-R-O-R. Oregon. Or Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Clemson. Oh. L-B-C-L-E. Alright, whatever. Other. Store. Oh, I guess for a minute. I should have done it longer than that. But, interesting stuff right there. So is that interacting thing working? I don't know. Yeah, nice. Yeah, but the Eagles look like they traded again. But we'll see. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. or Cooper DeJean. So the Browns take Michigan offensive line, Zach Zinter with the 85th pick. Jim Harbaugh is going nuts right now because all of his guys are going off the board. So he can't get them anymore. So that's unfortunate for Jimmy. But alas, we got plenty of picks. Let's see. The Chargers don't even have another pick today. So they're going to have to trade up if they want to get anything. I don't think they really have the capital or the money to do so. So we will see. So I don't even know where the Eagles have. The Eagles had this pick and traded it to the Texans, then traded it to the 49ers, who now have this pick. And now the Eagles have the 94th pick. All right, I'm going to, I think, take a little break and then come back live when the Eagles are on because this is exhausting. Maybe one of my guys falls, but I really wanted Jeremiah Trotter Jr. or Troy Franklin, but I don't know if they're going to last this long at this point if they move from 86 to 94, but maybe. I mean, that's only about 8 picks. So I'll get live with you in about 20 minutes or so, or maybe I'll just stay live and not really talk so much. But I'm really just watching the draft anyway. So I'm sorry if I'm not the most responsive right now, but I'll see if I can. Hold on. Can I change it when just watch the draft with you? I could put that on. Can I? Let's see. Can I cancel the green screen, or once I start that, am I sort of stuck in that? Oh, background? Alright, maybe that's not working. Let's see. Hey, Jerry! Bam, 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 bam. Hold on.